There we go. Now you can hear me. All right, hold on. This is a little bit too close for comfort. Here we go. All right, so I just gotta open up the project, see where we're at again, so that we can get this show on the road. All right, let me see. Yep. I think we might keep this one a little bit short. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the full hour today. Not sure. It's family day, and yeah, I'm over here doing the live stream, and I'm not spending time with the family. So let's get looking at this screen over here, so that y'all can see what's up. Now that might be a little bit small for y'all, so you know your boy is gonna take care of you with that medium-sized font, like so. If we could just get this to close up, and everything's running a little bit slow because of the RAM that's needed. Who's in here? Who do we got in here? Damn, we only got one person watching. Ha! I'm gonna definitely keep it short if it stays like this. I know that much. Y'all ain't here for the live streams. That's discouraging. You know what I mean? Alright, that's fine. Because I know that a lot of you guys are still gonna watch it on the replay. So, we might as well just get right to it, shall we? So we're still building this Hub.io application. Once again, it's supposed to be kind of like a meetup type application, meetup.com type application. And essentially, what we're trying to accomplish is, just that, a meetup.com type application, but specifically for developers, right? Because, I mean, who doesn't want to find other developers in their area and hang out with them? So, as you can see, I'm getting this pinwheel of death a lot. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's get the show on the road. And we're going to start off by looking back at where we were. Now, I didn't get the chance to actually look up how to do case insensitive filters, and I don't want to spend too much time on that today. So I'm actually just going to go over to Slack and I'm going to ask. Usually I would spend more time on this, but since, you know, you guys are watching this, trying to observe this and learn from this, I think it's okay to ask. But generally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go out and try to find the answer the best that you can by yourself. Now this is going extremely slow. Let's just put this over here. Y'all don't need to see that. Alright, so last week we ended off trying to find a way to make a case insensitive search. Now I could probably do it like this, but that gets kind of ugly and I didn't like it. So I'm definitely going to try to find a different way to do this. I'm going to look it up on Slack if Slack ever decides to connect. And let me also check. See what it says. Yeah, it should be working fine. Okay, so let's go over to Vapor. And we're just going to go over into General and we're going to ask and see what's up. See if we can get something working out for us. And let me check on the live stream because it says that I have bad connectivity or bad quality. Yeah, so that should be working. I think my computer's just maxing out on RAM. So I might not be able to do this right now. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. We are going to, damn, if anything works. This is a crazy day, guys. Look at all this. We got all this stuff up and running and nothing's working. So what is it? Top -O CPU, something like that. CPU. OBS killing it right now. OBS is killing it right now. Damn. It's okay. Let's see. So we need help. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to help. And yeah, I'm gonna see jump to recent messages. That seems like a good place to start. And I'm gonna just say looking for help with Fluent query, Fluent case insensitive query, like so. And we'll just let that drift around. And then we'll come back to it when somebody answers it. So from there, what we want to do is let's see what we can accomplish. If this is going to let us work. There we go. All right, Xcode's back working. Okay, we have the sign in and the sign up. Oh, so let's go ahead and kind of start looking into token authentication. Let's see if we could actually get that working. If there's not too much lag on my computer. And I'm actually going to copy this from my other project because, like I said multiple times on this channel, or at least on this live stream, that I'm not an expert when it comes to Vapor. I have just been working through it on a project that's going to be going into production, and I've gone through some stuff. So we got validation provider in there, which is very nice. That's what we want. So then what we can do is we can start making an access token, because access tokens are the way that you want to go. So what we'll do is we'll create a new model, new file. We'll say a Swift file, and we'll say next. Man, this is so bad. I don't remember it being this bad. Oh well. So access token, like that. And then we'll just go ahead and create that bad boy. Now the access token is also going to be taken after Fluent. So what we need to do is we need to import Vapor. We need to import Fluent. Import Vapor. Import Fluent provider. Fluent provider. And this also has some stuff to do with crypto. So import crypto. Yes. Not cryptocurrency, just crypto. And from here, what we want to do is we want to make a final class, and it's going to be an access token, like so. And this is going to inherit from model, like so. Yes, like so. Okay, from there, what we need to do is we need to set it up pretty much the same way, pretty much in a similar fashion to the way that we did with our user. So if we go back and look at our user, actually what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to Let me see if I quit some of this stuff. Maybe Slack isn't the best thing to have open because they usually take a while to answer. Sometimes they're really on top of it, but I'm feeling like nobody's online right now, so probably not on top of it. And we could use all the RAM that we can get at this moment. So let's just let's stop dealing with all that extra unnecessariness. Okay, so like I said, what we want to do is we want to organize the access token the same way that we have our user. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to create storage, and then we're going to have a token. Like the access token is actually going to have a token, which is going to be a string, and then it's also going to have access to a user ID. So it's going to have like a foreign key, which will be user ID. So let's go ahead and start setting that up real quick. And we'll say let storage be equal to storage like that, which is going to handle our ID. And then we need let token be of type string, and then let user ID be of type identifier. And that's what happens when Xcode starts to lag. It's starting to just be terrible at everything that it's supposed to do. All right, so now that we have that, we also need our keys because we don't want to have any misspellings. So we'll just make our little struct like so. We'll call it keys. And we'll have a static let. We'll have token. No. Yeah, token. Token be equal to token. See, we don't want those types of mistakes in our code, right? Static let user ID be equal to user ID. And yeah, I think that's all we're probably going to need. Also, we're going to be able to need to initialize this thing, init, and we need to initialize it with a token. So we need to pass it a token, which is going to be a string, and we need to initialize it with a user ID as well, which is of course identifier, like so, and self dot token will be equal to token. Yes. User ID is equal to user ID, like so. Now we're not getting any syntax highlighting, and that's because we have to do a Vapor build. No, actually a Vapor Xcode, because it's just not working for us. So we'll just we'll quit that. We'll change directories into wherever I keep this thing, which I think it's on desktop. KL Learning. I said KL Learning. Hub.io server, and then Vapor Xcode -y. Oh yeah. All right, so that will allow us to get our syntax highlighting back. And yeah. This should, yeah. So in the meantime, what we can do is we can start looking at, well, what other things are we going to need that's kind of like user, because this is going to start to close up in a couple seconds. So with the user, oh, it's not working. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Vapor. Oh, Vapor. Silly Vapor. Look at it take its time. You know, I could really use some music at this moment. But I can't put music because if I put music, then the video automatically gets banned in some countries. Did you guys know that? On one of the live streams, on one of the entire app building process, I had music playing at the very beginning because I was listening to music while setting everything up. And then when it came time to actually start streaming, the music kept playing, but like, I was focused and I was trying to get everything working. And what ended up happening was it was like an Eminem song, so like obviously everything's like tracked, and YouTube saw that and they were like, oh, you have copyrighted material in your video, so yeah, somebody has claimed that you are doing something, and then the video was inaccessible to people in like India or something like that, which was a very, very interesting situation. It's kind of stupid. Alright, so since Xcode's being extremely annoying today, and my computer doesn't seem to be running at full capacity, what I'm gonna just have to do is just gonna have to, push through it, give you guys the content that you want, and we're gonna keep making this access token so that we can get our authentication on. Oh yeah. So remember, working with a model, what you have to be able to do is you have to be able to create that object from the database, which is coming from a row, right? And then you also have to be able to make a row from that object. So those are the two functions that a model generally needs. So let's just go ahead and do that. So we need to initialize it from a row, and it has to be done just like this because that's the way that the actual model implements it. And that's going to return a row. Or not, that's not going to return a row. It's just going to throw, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. We're going to initialize it from a row, and then from that row we should be able to get the value. So var, token is equal to try, and then we have our row, and then we can say row.get, and then we just pass in our keys.token, like so, and then we just do the same thing. Whoa, where is this thing going? We do the same thing for the user ID. User ID is equal to try. We have our row, and then we're gonna .get keys dot user ID, like so. So now we have the initialize from a row, but now we need to actually create a row, and the way that we're going to do that is just going to have a function called make row, like so. Have that boy throw, make a row and make it throw another row. Checking my flow because I'm making the row. Watch out below when I drop this code. Do 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 do. Throws. Like so. Like so. So we have to actually create a row. Var row is equal to row, like that. And from there, what we have to do is we have to try row dot set, and we have to try to set a value for a key. So the key is going to be keys.token, and the value that we're going to try to set is going to be our token, like so. And then we just do the same thing, row.set, and then we're going to say keys.user, user ID, like that. And then we say user ID, like that. There we go. Looking pretty snazzy, if you ask me. So we have those two properties. And we need to actually be able to prepare that with our database, which we're not working with databases just yet. We'll probably cover that maybe next episode. Maybe this episode, I don't know. Return row. Actually, yeah, because you don't want to start persisting all these tokens in your database until you test it out, I guess. The database can wait until the very end because Fluent can do everything that we really need it to do. So, all right, so then this should conform to model, right? We shouldn't be getting an error at the top if it ever scrolls up. Okay, it scrolled up. So it's conforming to model. That's good. So next, what we need to do is we need to have an extension on the access token, because we actually need it to conform to preparation, which is the, I don't know if, I think, yeah, it would have to be, yeah, a protocol. It's a protocol pretty much saying that you can prepare and delete a table from a database, pretty much. That's all it is. Let's see if it will give us the syntax highlighting, or not the syntax highlighting, but the automatic fix it. It's coming. It's coming. That's what she said. Let's go. There we go. So now there's two methods that we should get back. One is prepare and the other is delete. And it's just always easier to do it this way. Like so. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, guys. So, with this prepare, what we need to do is we need to access this database right here. Come on. Stop freezing on me. And we just say try database dot create, and we're going to be creating an access token, so we're going to say self. And then after that, there's a closure which has a builder in it, builder in, like so. So the builder needs to set up the ID, which it automatically already has a function in there. Builder also needs to get the string, or specify that there's a column, a string column for the tokens. So keys dot token, and we'll say it's optional. Nope, this is mandatory, and then it's unique though. Unique, which would be true. Like that. And then builder, since a token is technically going to be a child of a parent, what we're going to do is we're just going to say the parent object, or the parent reference, is going to be the user dot self, and that's how we're going to do it. All right. So we have that, and then the revert is pretty easy. It's just one line of code, which is, I think you have to try database dot delete, and then we want to delete the table, so we're just going to say self, like so. Bam, take that out. All right, so far we have it conform to preparation. We have it conform to, what was it, model at the top, if it ever scrolls up. Right here, model. Right? And now all we need to do, well, I don't know if that's all we need to do, but we definitely want to make it conform to JSON representable, so that we can actually send back that token. We can send back that token with, like, as JSON, right? Pretty self-explanatory there, Kyle. I know, but it got stuck in my throat. I couldn't talk about it for a second. So the extension is once again going to be on the access token, and you could put these in different files if that's something that you wanted to do, but your boy likes to keep it all in one file. So we're going to say JSON representable, like so, and that just has a function in it called make JSON, and it's just going to have no arguments. It's going to throw, and it's going to return, you guessed it, some JSON. That's right. So var JSON is equal to, guess what? JSON. And then what we want to do is we want to try JSON dot set, and then we want to set the keys dot token. So that's going to just be the string token, and we want to pass in the value, which is token, like so. And then guess what? Return that JSON. Just return it. So we got that. And then what else do we got? What else do we got to do? Okay, here's where some stuff starts coming in, kind of cool. Let's go back over here, because this is the way that I like to do these types of things. So for the relationships, I'm going to have it in another extension. I like to put the relationships directly after the main code. I'm not really sure why, but that's just the way that I like to do it. Access token, like so. So we have the access token, and then it's not going to have any conformance or anything like that. We're just extending the actual access token class. And what we want to do is we want to get the user. We want to have access to the user and say that the user is a parent, and it's a parent of the access token through the class user, like so. And this is actually going to return this function, which is parent with an ID, and then we're just going to pass in user ID, like that. So that's kind of how you specify a relationship in a model. Now we actually have to do the same exact thing on the user. Well, not the same exact thing. I think we just kind of have to, mention that there is some type of connection. So let me double check. I have to check in the other project. I'm looking over here. Looking over here now. And I want to make sure, because depending on the relationship, usually the parent doesn't need to know anything about the child, but in some cases they do. So I think this is one of the cases where they do, and I need to be able to access that user's access token. Yeah, I don't see it, so maybe we don't need to do it. Yeah, the token is done in a different way, which we're gonna set up right now. Okay, well, it was worth a look. It was definitely worth the look. So let's continue setting up our access token. So now, the way that we're going to generate an access token will be for this user. Whoa, where did you go? Where did you go? Out of this world. What we'll do is we're going to create a function. This is actually going to be a static function because you don't want to have it to be an instance function, right? So static func, and we're going to say generate access token dot generate for user, and we're going to pass in, guess what? You guessed it, a user. And guess what this thing does? It's going to return an access token. It's going to do that for us. So it's going to return one of us. So all we have to do is say guard let user ID equals user dot ID, because it may not have one for whatever reason. And if that doesn't work, we're just going to throw. We're going to throw. We're going to say abort. No. Abort like that. Dot bad request. There's no reason why it shouldn't work unless you're trying to do something funky, in which case funky stuff won't work. So what we have to do is, this is the part where we do crypto. So what we have to do is we have to get a random piece of data, and those be let random. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna say try. We're gonna access the crypto framework. We're gonna say random, and we're gonna say random bytes. And we can specify the count of bytes. Now, I went with 16 just for the hell of it, because no real reason. Can't really remember. Maybe this was the project that I was referring to had 16, so I was like, yeah, 16. You know, nice number. It works. And from there, so what that does is it's going to give you some just random data. It's going to be like, bleh, and then you take that, bleh, and then you have to turn it into a string, and then that string will allow us to use the initializer, which is up here. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, so that will allow us to use this initializer right here with the data string, and then get back the and pass in the user identifier, and then that will create a token. And then that's the token that we're actually going to be using. So it is kind of like an initializer, but we're kind of we're just using a function to do it. So it's a different way to do it. This is the way that I saw it. I don't know why not just do it in the initializer. I don't know. I just this is how I learned, you know, and maybe we go back and optimize this stuff a little bit later on. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna say return. We're gonna return that. Hey, whoa! Learn how to spell, Kyle. My bad. And we're gonna return an access token. I'm gonna initialize it with that token. Oh, what token? That or random. Random. No. Did I do that? Random. Dot. What we want is a base 64 encoded string. So dot base 64 encoded. Now keep in mind that this stuff is coming from the crypto library. Without it, you won't be able to do this type of stuff. So random dot base 64 encoded. Did I spell that right? It should be working, but it's okay. Dot make string, like so. Now we also had the user ID that we needed to pass in right here, so we'll just pass in user ID, like so. And incorrect argument. What did I do? No, definitely not row. It's definitely token. Right? I spelled it right? Token, the string, user ID. Yeah, that's right. I was right. Xcode was wrong. It doesn't know what it's talking about. Why you do this to me, Xcode? Why you do this to me, man? All right. Lastly, what I like to do is for the stuff that adds automatic functionality through protocols, protocol-oriented functionality, what I do is I just add them at the bottom. Extension. And this is going to be on the access token, and I just add the protocol. So time stampable. Not really sure which part this plays, but obviously you need like a timestamp. I think the timestamp helps it make it more random for the time. It probably converts the time in a special way so that it's always something new, as opposed to an access token, which might end up with the same you know, token. You don't want that. So access token. Man, the fact that this is slow and me not knowing if I made a mistake in my typing is killing me. Token. All right, and then we need it to be response representable, because what we need to do is we need to be able to return this in our controllers if need be. So That's why we're doing that. So now the only thing would be to just run. Let's make sure that everything should have been implemented okay so far. We're getting pretty good syntax highlighting right here. If we go ahead and run it, it should work. It should just it should build without having any problems. And then while that's running, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start looking at the user controller, see what we actually need to do for the user controller to make sure that all this stuff can work together, baby. Okay, so we got that. We know that it's gonna work, and we're just gonna go back over here to the folder, and we want to go back to our model. And in the model, what we want to do is we want to go down to the user. Oh, I hear my little babies all going crazy and loud. I love it. All right. So let's see. Where we at? Oh man, this pinwheel though. The pinwheel of death. It's killing me, man. It's taking forever's. All right, so we're gonna keep scrolling down if it ever lets us get to the bottom. Oh, there it goes. It finally finished. Everything seems to be working. And is in order. So from there, what we want to do is we need to make it token authenticatable. So the way that we do that is all the way at the bottom of our user. We'll just do another extension on our user. Extension user. We're gonna say, hey, you need to be token authenticatable. Authenticatable. Like so. Are you gonna work authenticatable? Yeah, should be spelled right. From here, what we have to do is actually say public. You know what? This might need to inherit crypto or auth. Let's see, validation. What did I need? It needs to either be auth provider. Yeah. Okay. So import auth provider. Import auth provider. Like so. And that should give us access to the token authenticatable protocol. And with the token authenticatable protocol, all we have to do is specify the public type alias as token type is going to be equal, and we're going to be using the one that we just made, which is AccessToken, like so. So we have that. What's the problem up here? What's going on? No such provider. Are you lying to me? We may not have built. Did we ever do the build with the auth provider? That's what I'm wondering right now. Because it's saying, you know, Xcode's a bully, but sometimes it's right. There's a rare occasion where Xcode is right. Probably a dumb question, but I am new to iOS programming. What are you using to hold data such as username, password, etc.? Well, Nick, I'm gonna just let you know this is not iOS programming. This is back-end development, baby. We doing it big. We doing some back-end development. Now, as you can see, username is a string, password is a string. So that's currently how we're handling our data. So yeah, so build failed, and that probably means that we need to go back over and do a Vapor build. Vapor build, and actually let's close this out before we do that. Close. Vapor build. I said build, damn it. Yeah, so this is not iOS development. Nope, not a dumb question. I mean, if you're new, then this looks like iOS development because it's Xcode, which used to only be used for iOS development. And, well, probably not only iOS development, but primarily for iOS development. And Swift. I mean, usually you only see Swift on iOS for the most part. So, not a dumb question, just you know, a little bit of confusion. Oh yeah, so while we wait for this Vapor build, you know, maybe we open Slack, see if it opens up any quicker this time around, and see if we can get an answer. Man, it is running slow. Who wants to buy me a new computer? So that you guys don't have to wait so long for everything to freaking load. Look at how long it's taking Slack to open. That's just ridiculous. What the hell is this? Skip this version, man. Don't even use you. I have to delete this program. I thought I was going to be able to use my camera as a webcam. Turns out there's a lot more technology and stuff that is needed to do that. And it gets kind of expensive. So I just bought a webcam, which is what it's meant for. Come on, Slack. You're taking longer than Vapor. You're taking longer than Vapor, man. Alright. Is there anything else I could look at? Let's see. Yeah, I'm bored. I'm bored and I'm tired. And I hear my baby in the other room and I really want to go play with him. Dang. That sucks. Logic will get you from A to B. Yep, nobody's helping us right now. So I'm going to wait on that answer. And when it comes back, you know, hopefully within this week, which it's usually pretty quick. Usually you could get somebody that will help you out immediately. But yeah, not this time. Which I don't blame them. Today's a great day for family day. Yeah, so we might not even be able to get... It's already 44 minutes in. Damn, look at Vapor. Vapor's taking a sweet-ass time. Sweet-ass time. Something smells like it's burning outside. So what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to other than watching your boy Kilo Loco over here just struggle with the slow building and stuff like that? What's up? Build failed. Vapor. What the? We have to take out the Vapor. Oh man. Oh man. Are you killing me? Hold on. Let me show you guys what happened. Look at this. Because we still had that auth provider in our code, we didn't take it out. What's going on? Aaron? I'm going to say Aaron. Aaron. I'm going to say maybe Aaron. Okay, so let me, let's go back up here. Let's take out auth. Well, hold on. I'm on the wrong screen right now. Damn. You guys got me all twisted. Hub.io. Let me see. So we have to take out the auth provider because it wasn't in there. But was I supposed to do a Vapor update? Now I'm just, you know, second guessing myself. Auth provider, which we do have in the packages. And let's go down here. Let's make sure that we don't have any errors. Where is it? This we don't need. Okay, so that, and then let's just make sure that it's in our package. Like so. Damn, this shit's laggy. Okay, so we do... Oh, we don't have auth provider. We have validation provider. That's the problem right there. That's why you messed up. That's why your shit ain't working. Duh. Alright, so I'm not going to go out and look for auth provider. I'm a cheat. I'm going to grab it from over here on my other project. You guys can go out and find it if you want. But your boy's cheating today, because today is cheat day. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. All right, there we go. And then paste it. Wow, even to paste, it's taking forever. All right, so we got that in there, and then we actually have to add it to our dependencies or targets, or however you want to say it. And we have to spell it the same way that we would import it, so it'd be auth provider, like that, something like that. I want to make sure that I spelled it right. Yes, and actually, it looks better if I do it like this, like so, like so, like so, like so. And then right there. Wait, did I cut it? There we go. Like that. Okay, it looks a lot better. So from here, we'll close it. Let's go ahead and close that. Come on. Damn, man. All right. All right, so then that's when we do the Vapor build, because that was the whole entire point. Bam. All right. Alrighty. Okay, so while that loads, you guys can look at my giant face like bam. Bam. So what's going on? We're almost at the 50-minute mark. Or are we at the 50-minute mark? Yeah, we're almost at the 50-minute mark. So you guys got 10 more minutes. So I'm going to try to get this in, see if it'll work, and then we have to do the git push so that you guys can have access to the source code, and y'all could start, you know, catching up, be like, why Kilo do that? Why he be doing that? You know? But what's going on? What's going on with all y'all? I see there's people in here and nobody's talking. That's just rude. That's just rude. Y'all just gonna leave me like that? Dang. I bet the people on the replay wish they could be talking, but y'all just being rude. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, be on the lookout. I got a 3 a.m. out here. Yep. The ninja knows what's up. He is, damn, you way ahead of me, man. 3 a.m. It's almost 6:30 where I'm at. It's 6:27. And then after this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out and we're gonna go get some fast food. We got this little joint down the street, this burger joint, which has chili cheese fries, which I've been craving for the longest. I was about to sleep and then saw the live stream. Thank you, Ninja. Thanks for hitting me up. Our run is over there in Chicago, Chi-Town, with that 8:30, man. Chicago, you probably one of the hardest mothers in the world, man. Over there on the streets of Chi-Town. It's rough out there. Sweden, whoo! I gotta go out there, man. When are you gonna fly me out to Sweden? When I go out to Sweden, you're gonna let me bunk, right? You got a place for your boy Kilo, right? Because we gonna be hanging out, coding, and then you gotta show me all the local spots to go to, right? Right, Ninja? I know you're gonna take care of me, man. Man, this shit's still going. No, that's the wrong screen. Y'all got to see the wrong screen. I missed everything, but it's okay, Damani. Cold as fuck, man. I might die. Well, don't die. Dying is bad. I would never recommend dying. I think it hurts probably too. Oh, look at here. We got out from Turkey. Shout out to Turkey. Shit. Yeah, boy. I'll get you hooked. Yeah. Damani said the stream was great. I think this stream was subpar. This stream sucks. My computer's running all slow. Look at spending all the damn time running Vapor. Oh, look at, we got Hazim over here from Egypt, 4:30 a.m. Either an early riser, which I doubt you're an early riser, probably a late sleeper, because you know us coders just be having those bad habits of trying to stay up all night trying to fix bugs and learn code and do something new. Like, oh, I'm just gonna fix this one bug, and then 10 hours later it's like 3 more bugs popped up. You learn like 5 different things, and then you still haven't fixed the original bug, but you got a lot accomplished. Instable, it's lag season. Yeah, it's lag season. Look at this terrible lag, man. I'm sorry that it's like this. It shouldn't be like this. Usually it's a lot better. Let's get this cam going. You guys are over here talking to me. I feel like I got friends again. It's lag season. I checked the description. What authentication have you started? This one's just I wouldn't say it's built into Vapor, but it's just like something that works really well. It's called Auth Provider. It's actually what we're building and putting in right now. And this allows you to do, I don't know if it's actual, what is it called? JWT. I don't think it's actual JOT. No, it's not JOT. What is it like? I forgot what it was like. It's kind of like JOT. It's kind of like using JWT, but it's not. It's something different, I think. But it pretty much allows you to do authentication, and in a really easy way. There's just a couple of lines to set up. But yeah. Okay, Faith says 5:30 in Istanbul. Damn. That's like on the other side of the world. Damn, what's up, man? From the other side? I can't believe I get to talk to you guys from the other side of the planet. Isn't technology freaking amazing? You know, Vapor's not that amazing because it's still building. But but Vapor's probably the easiest server-side Swift framework to learn. Oh, hey, look at that. It started. Hold on. It's starting again. I'm really enjoying this talking to you guys over the... I keep going back to the live stream one. There we go. Okay, it just finished right now. So what we'll do is we still have to do Vapor Xcode. Vapor Xcode -y. All right, so that's gonna go. I just want to show you guys that hey, I'm not like jipping you out on time, but yeah. And then I just woke up, says Hazim, and Hazim is back up in there in Egypt. Okay, you are early riser, man. Much respect. Okay, that's good. It's good to be an early riser because staying up until 4:30, that's kind of bad. The sun's starting to come out. You over there, still thinking it's yesterday, but it's today. That's not good. What's going on, iDev apps? 6:32 a.m. Complete other side of the world. Damn. What country are you in? Whew. All right, so let's get back over to this screen because now stuff is starting to happen again. Damn. 6:32 a.m. Complete other side of the world. 12-hour time zone difference. That's crazy. All right, so we got the auth provider in there. So now what your boy can do is we can see if we can get this user on. 100% true. Yes. Let's see if we can get this token authenticatable up in there. Have to scroll all the way to the top. Not really sure where UAE. What's good? It's Abe. What's up, Abe? 8:33 p.m. over here. You over here in my country, I think. 8:33? Yeah, you gotta be. That's America, bro. Oh, well, no, not necessarily. I'm wrong. You might be in, South America, Mexico, one of those. But yeah, you're pretty close to me right now because it's 6:30 where I live. All right, so we got the token authenticatable. I think that's what did it. It should be waking up any minute now. We're gonna try to run it, see if it starts working. If it doesn't work, then it's from a different framework, and I forgot which framework it is. It should be that one though, because yeah, it's either that or HTTP. Yeah, see, it worked. So it worked. It's running. St. Louis, shit. We just stole your football team, son. Oh man. Alrighty. Yeah, so it worked. It's not showing, but it worked. You know. 9:34 over there in Peru. My sister has gone to Peru like 3 times already. She's over there trying to make a difference and help people. Make a difference, help people, and she's doing like she was doing what's the science with humans and stuff like that? I can't think. I'm like brain dead right now. I'm tired. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do is we want to make an extension. Now, usually, there's one more thing that we can do. We have to do an extension on a request so that it works with users specifically. So you could either put, all the request extensions in one file, or you could put them, if it's dealing with a particular model, you could put it in that file. I like to put it in this file for now until I kind of figure out, which way I want to, until I figure out a better reason to put all the request extensions in one file. So what we're going to do is just do another extension on the request like that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to have a function called user. It's going to throw. And guess what it's going to throw? It's going to throw a user, just like that. So all we have to do is return. And then we're going to try auth.assert authenticated, like that. So assert authenticated, yeah, like that. Okay, so that will allow us to make sure that the user's auth token is a valid auth token. So I think that's all that we need to do. There is some middleware that we might need to write. No, the middleware should be handled by this, actually. So let's go back over to our user controller. And what we're going to do is we're going to start trying to, make sure that the user is authenticated. Because what we want to do is we want to get that access token back. We want to send the access token back when we're actually, signing in. And then from there, once you have the access token, you have to require that access token every time somebody wants to call that API. I don't watch much football, watching you and the All-Star game. Okay. I'm not really sure what All-Star game you're talking about, because I actually don't watch sports for the most part. All-Star sounds like basketball, though. All-Star game. All-Star. Yeah, I'm going to say it's probably basketball. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's go down here. Hold on. I'm looking at it. Got to make sure that we're doing it. Yes. Okay. So, what we want to do is first let's just try to when we sign in. No, let's do sign up. We're going to put on the sign up because we're going to have to sign up again. Okay, when we have a sign up, whoa, stop going all crazy. Okay, when we have a sign up, we're creating a user, right? Well, when we create that user, we also need to create an auth token. So let token equals try, and we're going to do access token dot, I'm going to use the function that we just wrote, generate. Wait, did I spell that wrong? Generate, and then for, you know, the user that we just made, like that. And what we want to do is we want to see if that worked, then we can print the token, because the token is going to be a string. If we did create the token properly, then we would actually want to save that token, because we would want to save it to the database, and we'd be moving forward from there. But right now we just want to print it out to make sure that we are getting a token, because if we're getting a token, that means that it could be saved to the database, and we all good, baby. We all good. Actually, we don't want this. We don't want that. What we want is token.token. Now, I'm not really sure. Maybe I should call it secret, token.secret. I think that would probably be a better name. Because token.token just doesn't look right, if you ask me. But let's get this thing up and running. Let's start doing our whole entire process of you know, good old sign up. So if we go down to user, I need to check what were the parameters that we needed to sign up. We need all that good stuff. Look at all that stuff. Okay, so what we got to do, we got to make sure that this is port 8080 up in here. 8080 up in here. We want to make sure, remember, API, remember, users, like so. And then we're doing sign up, so that would actually be a post. That would be a post request. And we want to use JSON because I think that's the way that we set it up. And we need a username, which is going to be Kilo. You know? And then we need a password. Wait. Why are you saying I'm not typing? Password, which is going to be K123. Oh yeah. Super secure password. What's up? Full name. You already know. Kali. Avatar name. Call it auth token. Call what auth token? What you talking about? It's already called auth token. You don't want to have it be token.auth token, do you? I think having token.anything with token seems kind of funky. But I'll consider your suggestion. I'll definitely consider it. Avatar name, and then we need email. And then I think we need a real email because I think we set it up like that. So Kali at gmail.com. Like that. And then we send it. Got a 200. Came back with user ID 1. And let's see. Did it print out anything? That's weird. It didn't print out anything at all. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, look at that. That's the token right there. Cool, we did it. All right, guys. So we got our auth token. I'm gonna stop right there because it's already been an hour. But we got a pretty decent amount of stuff accomplished today, actually. You know, my stuff was running all slow. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna figure out how to get it running at a good speed. But what we got to do is we got to push this up so that you guys can see how to do it. So let's go ahead and do that. We're still in here. We want to do get status. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Get add. Get commit -m, and we're gonna just say added access token functionality. Oh yeah. We're gonna push that over to the origin master like so. And it's pushed, and we want to get status like so. And hey, It's working. Yay. We got it. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. All right, guys. So that's going to be the end of it for today. I'm still going to wait around and see if I could get that case-insensitive Fluent query working for next week. I'm going to look into why my live stream setup is all slow and nasty and disgusting this week. Makes me a sad panda. And then, you know, be on the lookout for videos coming all week long. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep it daily for y'all. Trying to keep it. Damani like, hey. Okay. All right, guys. That's going to do it for today. Time to wrap it up. Like I said, I'm already a bit tired. And it's family time. We're gonna go watch Flatliners. So thank you for joining your boy Kilo Loco today. I really do appreciate it. And make sure that you keep coding passionately. And if you're not subscribed, you better subscribe. You watching your boy over here act the fool on camera and giving you awesome content. Why are you not subscribed? Shame on you. Alrighty, guys. I shall catch you later. Be on the lookout for good stuff coming tomorrow. Bam. Later.